Road Trip Conversation. What is this gonna be all about, baby?
I hope it's not about that helium tank, because that looks really odd in the picture right now.
Hey man, we packed up. We on the road. That's what happens when you get packed up. You got a bunch of stuff in the truck.
Yeah, it looks awkward.
So
but
it is what it is.
Road Trip Conversation is just about real life stuff. Relationship goals, what's going on, what's not going on. I think we should be able to talk about everything and anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. And our first one, if we don't go to Charlotte before Father's Day weekend, that's like our next road trip that's coming up. Father's Day weekend, we'll be going to NYC, Times Square. We coming,
and
baby.
Why are we going to New York?
Hey, man. Macy's. Here I come. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. But, hey, welcome to the first episode of Road Trip Conversation with the OG and Miss Lady. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. All right, baby, let's get it started. Jasmine. Hey, you know, and we're going to be talking about our kids too. You know, on other episodes and whatnot. We'll be talking about how we first got started, but we want to do this special edition of Road Trip Conversation because, like we said earlier, let me put my seatbelt on. That thing will tell on you.
Snitch.
I see that. I know it's watching football team, but I still love them. But
yeah, somebody got on me a few minutes ago when I was back at the store to myself, hey, what's that thing on your headboard? I was like, damn, like what? I was like, oh, that's my husband thing.
Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. But anyway, Road Trip Conversation, special edition, master degree. Why is that so important, babe? For Jasmine.
I think it's important because it's a huge accomplishment. You know, a lot of generations have first-time college graduates, and then some never pursue the advanced degree. So to be able to pursue the advanced degree is huge. You know, the opportunities that it creates for you, I think, are endless. And it also builds confidence. You know, you have that extra notch on your belt, you know, especially in education, which is one of the most needed areas right now. We see what we all went through with the pandemic. And I'm sure a lot of us appreciate teachers now and see just exactly what kind of role they play in our kids' lives, whether you have small children or adult children. You know, teaching is a much needed profession and honestly, I think completely undervalued. I have girlfriends that are teachers, and I just feel like the appreciation is not there. So when you choose to go into a field like education and get a master's degree in that says something.
Absolutely. And you know what I like about it? You know, because Jasmine, she's the oldest, so you know she's like paving the way for younger sister Tiana, and then the youngest, you know, EJ. You know, EJ, he's a freshman in high school. Tiana, she's I think she was inspired. She went back to school. She's back in school now. You know, to pursue her bachelor's.
Yeah,
so
she just finished last semester with a 3.5 GPA.
Nice.
So she's doing it.
Nice. And like I say, EJ, he's a freshman in high school, going through his first year of high school, and I hated that they had to go through this pandemic during this time, but it is what it is. But Jasmine, man, she did it. I mean, we're so proud of her. Back when she was a teenager, what would you let's say back about 15, 14.
Before or after she stole the car?
Ooh, so we'll get into that later. But what did you think, like how, you know, Jasmine would be doing at this age, at this stage? Like, did you thought anything back then? Like, what my kids going to be when they turn 20? What's going to be going on with them? You know, Jasmine, what, 27 now?
She's 27.
Yeah,
she'll be
so
28
like,
in July.
So what was your thoughts back then, like looking to the future?
Well, when Jasmine was 15, she was probably in 9th grade, maybe. 9th grade, I think. So she would have just been starting out at Bethel High School. I'm not sure what we thought right around that time, because Jasmine was always a very astute child. You know, academics were important to her, but she was also very social. So Jasmine was still doing pageants.
Yeah.
I think she was Miss Williamsburg around that time, or she was competing for Miss Portsmouth in 9th grade. She was doing dance line.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
was cheerleading.
That's right.
She was doing jazz and ballet over at the dance academy. And her classes were business. Because I remember when she eventually went over to Heritage High School the next year, she was taking a lot of business education courses as a part of her curriculum. So I honestly would have thought she would have probably chosen the path of business when she was 15.
Right. Did you think she'd be receiving her master's back then?
I did not.
Why is that?
Because Jasmine initially wanted to do marine biology. So Jasmine likes water. As you can see, she's always in the Caribbean. She likes water. She liked aquatics, fish, things like that. So she expressed interest in wanting to...
Aquatics. That's how you say it?
Yes, aquatics. So she expressed interest in wanting to relocate to Florida to be with Uncle Frank. And she was going to study marine biology.
What changed her mind? Did she ever talk to you about that? Like, why did she say, like, what did she get her master's degree in now?
So what changed her from, actually when she started at Norfolk State University for her undergrad, initially she was in business.
Right.
I don't know if you knew that, but she did have business for the first year. And then she transferred to Keene University in New Jersey because she wanted a little bit more diversity. And when she went to Keene, she said there was a professor who told her that she couldn't do biology. It was too hard. She wasn't going to be able to do it. And that's what drove her to change her major. And she switched over to biology and got her undergrad in biology. And then she says it's my fault, but I don't believe it. She says it's my fault she did education because, you know, I'm all about saving.
Right.
And I told her, if you teach, you get them student loans to go bye-bye. So she started subbing. Babe, go to... So she started subbing, and then I think she fell in love with the kids the way the kids fell in love with her, because Jasmine's very compassionate. Now, she's not going to admit that, but that's my take on it.
Okay, good deal. So, her plan is to stay in education?
For the moment.
For the moment.
Jasmine changes like the wind sometimes.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
So, she got her boutique. She's trying to open up her office space.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that, like she's really paving the way for her younger sister and brother, to look up to,
Yeah.
outside the parents, but, they can more connect, with, their brothers and sisters and whatnot. So she do have an online boutique. What's the name of it? And we're going to have it in the description as well. But what's the name of it?
No Ordinary Collection.
No Ordinary Collection.
You can find her on Facebook. You can find her on Instagram. She also has Travel with the Rose because she's always traveling. But last year around this time, she started her online boutique, and she's actually getting ready to open her brick and mortar in Newport News.
Nice.
So she has an office over in Newport News on Warwick Boulevard right now. That's where she handles all of her administrative business. And plug to Together Entertainment, their neighbors. You'll find out about them eventually. And but Jasmine is getting ready to do her brick and mortar, and hopefully that will take off. And like you said, she's inspiring her brothers and sisters because Tiana has nailed it.
Yeah.
T nailed it. She's doing nail technician, and her goal is to open up her salon eventually.
Word up. So, with the whole No Ordinary Collection, like what type of apparel does she have? Like,
Nothing for me.
Nothing for you?
No, I'm just kidding. There's some things for me. But it's more trendy fashion for the younger generation. Going out. There are some loungewear. I like the loungewear. I can do the loungewear. But she has swimwear, clubwear. You know what you young people like.
Yes. Jasmine, she reminds me so much of you. Cause she's hustling. She's doing a lot. And we have to look alike. But I love the way you hustle, like, doing just one thing ain't nothing you do. You got a lot of things under your head. You do a lot. And is your website up and running? Designs by Renee?
Designs by Renee.
So we had that in the description too. Y'all go check that out, man. Designs by Renee, the best event coordinator out here. Better ask somebody. Yeah, so she's doing a lot too. Like, I think, she takes a lot from you, watching you,
I think it's important that you teach your children to be a better version of you. And you need to make them well-rounded. So they need to have more than one gift. Well, I think you come with more than one gift. You need to expound on more than one talent. You know, what they used to say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, you're good at many things, so why not use all of those? You know, and all of those are not going to be $1 million ideas, and that's okay. But, you know, you should be able to juggle many different things, put on many different hats. You know, even people been doing that for years, especially, you know, our culture of women, where you the cook, you the cleaner, you the teacher, you the pastor, you got to do it all. So, you know, we're just putting it into a new form of business where you can make some money out of it, you know?
Absolutely. That's awesome. Well, we're riding up to Richmond today. We'll be checking into the Hyatt. Shout out to the Hyatts. You know how we do.
Corner executive suite.
Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the rooms we got?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's got a tub in the corner.
Yeah, that's definitely our room. Is it?
I hope so. Come on, get a tub. I like the
Hyatt, we coming, baby. So we'll be checking in today. It's Friday, so the graduation goes down tomorrow. So we'll bring you some of the footage. See what we doing. Get to watch my wife in action a little bit, because I know she's gonna decorate the room, kind of show you how we do. Designs by Renee. Shout out to the wifey. So y'all definitely check out the links and check the video out. Shout out to Jasmine once again. Congratulations, baby.
Go, Jazz.
Master degree, baby. At 27, she doing it. Well, baby, you want it too, because wifey is pursuing her master's degree. So she just got her bachelor's, December 2020, and now she's back in school pursuing her master's. So, hey, the OG really gonna be able to be the OG. I'm gonna be able to sit back, relax, and just enjoy myself, because wifey, daughters, and everybody is gonna be making all this money. I'm already retired once from the military, so I'm trying to get this government out the way and be completely retired, baby.
Put a button.
Hey, y'all. It's the OG.
Miss Lady.
And this is Road Trip Conversation. Y'all check the video out. Congratulations once again to Jasmine, man. We're definitely proud of you, baby girl. Keep pursuing, keep pushing. Tiana, EJ, y'all up next.
I'll get you a job as a Walmart greeter.
Walmart.
Right here. They like veterans.
We out, y'all.
That room across the hall was theirs.
As y'all can see, we were staying at a very nice hotel. You know, we're here in Richmond, Virginia at the Hyatt for our daughter's graduation tomorrow, getting her master's degree. But I got kicked out of my room, and we was in a suite, and then my wife taking me to the hood. Where we going?
It's not the hood.
Oh, wait till we get over there. So we gave the room. We gave the room to the girls. They took all the rooms, man. We had us a nice suite. Now I gotta go stay in the hood somewhere.
It's not the hood.
All right, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow for the graduation ceremony. Have some fun tomorrow, man. We'll see you. Y'all see her behind me? Nope. That's how old is Jazz.
Graduation day, May 15th.
Let's go. She walking. My baby right there. My baby right there. Come through.
Oh, you wouldn't change the clothes. I mean, I was going to have to look at crazy. I mean, I couldn't do everything, but I mean, about as good as it's going to get.
hold it, hold it, right?
3, you gotta hold it. 2, 1, I'm Degreee, and I want you to know that I'm so proud of you. Keep striving for the best, and you're gonna be amazing. Hey, Chaz. First good friend, love you for being Hey, Jazzy and Shanti, love you so much. Congratulations on your 2nd degree, good baby. Hey, Jazz, it's Retta, and you are 1 degree higher. Hey, sis, love you and congratulations. Oh, no. It hurt. Congratulations, teachers have class. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on your masters. I'm so proud of you. I've watched you graduate everything. I saw when you were almost born kind of close. But congratulations! Woo! What you gotta say? Congratulations to you. You gonna thank you, Are you happy for her? You happy for her?
Hold on, baby. Wait.
She was 10 minutes late, but I put you on the bathtub. No. Okay, just seem like she'll play golf. She's like, go give me a knife. From the time you accidentally enter this world through bathtub, it's been an honor and a privilege to be your mom. I love having you. I'm always so proud of the things that you do, and when I say you inspire me, you do this math program, you inspire me. No, I don't have to come back. Okay, but that's I couldn't be more proud of you. I love you. Sky's the limit. You can have whatever you want to do. You have your full support. I love you guys. I got you a good person.
Oh, good job. You're right. I do it over, cousin.
Oh, man.
She jumped in, Sean. One more time.